Ladies and gentlemen, will you please be seated? Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the chapter of Liverpool Cathedral, it is my very great pleasure to welcome you here on this very happy occasion. A particularly warm welcome to those who are graduands and their guests, for whom we hope this will be one of the great days of your life. And we are delighted that this should take place here in this great cathedral church. Liverpool Cathedral is one of the great buildings of the 20th century. It is the largest church in the United Kingdom, the largest Anglican cathedral anywhere, with the heaviest peal of bells right above your heads, those of you who are sitting in the middle there. And despite the best efforts of the Royal Albert Hall, you've just been listening to the largest pipe organ in Great Britain. Now, all of this was designed by a young man at the beginning of his career as an architect, Giles Gilbert Scott. He was in his early 20s when he won the competition to build this great cathedral, a similar age to many of those who graduate today. And he would spend the rest of his life working on the design for this great space, refining it, and despite the devastation of 2 world wars and the many challenges which faced Liverpool during the 20th century, he saw it take shape. He did not live to see his dream and plan complete, but his achievement was to give to us the inheritance of the breathtaking space, one which inspires awe and wonder as it seeks to speak for God to all who visit and enter its doors. We at the Cathedral are very proud of our significant partnership with Liverpool John Moores University. We are pleased to add our congratulations to those whose dreams and plans and achievements are celebrated and honoured in the ceremony about to begin. So welcome to the Cathedral. And on behalf of all of us here, we hope that this is a day which you'll remember and treasure for many years to come. Thank you.
Canon Davis, Archbishop, Bishop, Dean, Governors, Honorary Fellows, Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Vice-Chancellors, Faculty Deans, members of the Academic Board, ladies, gentlemen, graduands. In my capacity as Pro-Chancellor and on behalf of the Board of Governors of Liverpool John Moores University, I welcome you to this award ceremony for graduands from the Faculty of Engineering and Technology. I also welcome Archbishop McMahon, Bishop Malone, Monsignor Cookson, and the staff and representatives from Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral who are here to receive a corporate award from the university, which will be received by Father Tony O'Brien. And I also welcome Honorary Fellow Louise Ellman, who will be presenting the cathedral this morning. Welcome all. Today, this is a milestone for you, our graduands, as you conclude your formal education and start a new chapter in your lives. So let me start by congratulating you all collectively on the achievements we are here to recognise at the ceremony today. We will have many opportunities to applaud that success, and I look forward to greeting each and every one of you as you cross the stage. But may we please start by applauding all our graduands. And now, a job for the graduands. This great cathedral is full of your family and your friends, and they have encouraged and supported you over many years as you have pursued your studies. I am sure that you have all expressed your thanks in many ways, but let me ask the graduands to fill this great cathedral with noise as you applaud your family and friends, to thank them and to recognise the part that they have played in your being here today. Graduation is not only the most significant event in the university calendar, it is a great occasion for the city as we welcome so many friends and family from across the world to join us today. You only have to walk down Hope Street, decorated with our flags and banners, from the John Lennon building where you began your preparations earlier, to sense the excitement that graduation brings to Liverpool. And this is your day. This is a very formal, ceremonial occasion, but I would urge you to enjoy every single moment of it. Occasionally, I've seen the odd graduand walk slowly across the stage, as if approaching some form of punishment. But my advice to you is don't worry. The Vice-Chancellor and I are really not that scary. And you will get to the other side. By the same token, please don't run. This is not only because you may fall over, but also your families will want to see you. This is your moment, so please take your time. And of course, you will be able to relive the ceremony by visiting the university website and our various channels on social media, which will not only feature the whole of the ceremony today, but also the highlights from behind the scenes and picture galleries of our graduates. And on that note, may I finally welcome those of you who are in our extended audience, watching this in the Redmonds building and various locations along Hope Street and throughout the city. And indeed, everybody who is watching throughout the world as we broadcast this ceremony live on our website. So now, it is my great privilege to declare this ceremony open and to invite Yasmin Ibrahim and Angela Cliff from our student union to light the ceremonial candles, I apologise.
Conlon Winters. Ahmed Al-Azizi. Jabbar Ali. Maysam Al-Janabi. Khalid Al-Juf. Ahmed Al-Kuwari. Ahmed Al-Mashhadi. Zahid Al-Mashayikhi. سيف المزروعي. Charles Bate. Alison Chapman. Jacob Clifford. Ewan Doherty. David Doherty. Thank you. John Duffy. You want it? Shayan Imran. Thomas Evans. Chloe Fell. Vasco Franca. Matt Jenkins. Sarah Kalman. Louisa King. Philip Kirby. Montgomery Lib Korkish. I am. Kieran MacDonald. Scott McGregor. Sean McGuigan. Aidan Miller. Hassan Mohammed. Aaron Owen. Oops, sorry. Eller Owen. Simon Roberts. Joseph Rodrigo. Joshua Rutherford. Paulina Safarova. Daniel Smith. Joshua Ward. Sean Welch. Lewis Williams. Omar Yelchin. The name Hamad Yerbol. William Roberts. Darrell Ruan. Mark Barlow. Emily Benson. Helen Bonney. I am. Liam Brady. Niall Chartier. I am. Oliver Coe. Curtis Farley. Paul Fleming. Andrew Gerard. Gethin Guilford. Callum Grant. Christian Crossi. Natalie Halarianiak Pete. Luke Ingram. Joseph Morris. Michael Leverick. Adam Littler. Nicholas Lukwa. Joseph Matthews. Daniel Mayall. Lewis Judick. Daniel Murray. Michael O'Hare. Tristan Perrett. E4. Hi. Agatha Potoka. You want it? Yeah? Liam Probin. Daniel Ransom. Abby Romano. Hi. Laura Sandu. How you doing? Stephen Scullion. Peter Stober. Alexander Thornton. Robert Tuna. Spencer Wilkinson. Christian Williams. James Winstanley. Thomas Carew. For a Doctor of Philosophy, Anmar Al-Dulaimi. This concludes the presentation of the Department of Civil Engineering.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that in this, their 50th anniversary year, I present the Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral for a corporate award from the University. It may seem strange to celebrate the award of one cathedral in the other, but here in Liverpool, the relationship between the two great cathedrals is one we all celebrate for the proximity in which they operate, bestriding the aptly named Hope Street, and for the truly authentic partnership they enjoy with the communities they both serve. That the Met, as it is more commonly known, is just 50 years old, and yet has been part of the upper skyline of the city for so long, just serves to remind us of how familiar these great buildings have become in our daily lives. The Metropolitan Cathedral of Christ the King is the seat of the Archbishop of Liverpool and the mother church of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Liverpool. The Grade II listed building was completed and consecrated in 1967 after the architect Frederick Gibbard won a worldwide design competition. It is now the largest Catholic cathedral in England. At the time of building, it was likened to something from the Apollo space station. Locals nicknamed it the Mersey Funnel or the Wigwam. And it is perhaps this colloquial, affectionate irreverence that makes the Met a public building like no other. I would like to read a few comments from an essay written by one of our academics, Professor Joe Moran, who was invited to celebrate the anniversary in the piece for The Guardian just a few weeks ago. Joe's description perfectly sums up the very human appeal of the cathedral. On the piazza that Gibbard built over the roof of Lutyens Crypt, impromptu games of football break out. On the outdoor plinths, packed lunches are unfurled. On the 56 steps up to the entrance, the same man jogs eternally up and down, like Rocky Balboa on the steps of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Nowadays, public places can feel almost too welcoming. The cathedral invites you in, but without seeming needy. It never asks you to get involved or have your say. It does not offer free Wi-Fi. It has none of that jazz hands jolliness where everyone is excited and passionate to be serving whatever it is they're serving you. The cathedral is a place to go. In other words, when the rest of the world feels shouty and oversold. It asks nothing of you other than that you match its quietness with your own. Since libraries became spaces for social learning and the quiet zones on trains became just slightly less noisy zones, a cathedral is now almost the only public place where us deep introverts can inhale that scarce and precious drug, silence. The final element of Gibbard's plan, the ceremonial steps up to the main doors, was not completed until 2003. Like Rome's Spanish steps, these steps draw the eye, but also lead your gaze up and beyond them. You can best feel their effect by walking along Hope Street in the late afternoon of a December Sunday. It's dark and cold, and you have that stomach-tightening fag end of the weekend, work in the morning feeling. But the tower is brightly lit from the inside. The bells are calling people in for carols, and the steps motion you up to the warmth, light, and hope. In their golden anniversary year, and in the presence of the bishop, the archbishop, and cathedral representatives, it gives me great pleasure to invite the Dean, Father Tony O'Brien, to accept our highest organisational honour for the Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral for their outstanding contribution to faith and community in the great city of Liverpool.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I bestow a corporate award on the Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral of Christ the King. May I congratulate you and welcome you to the fellowship. Many, many congratulations.
Thank you so much for accepting this. Thank you for all the work that you do in the city of Liverpool and for all the
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to receive this corporate award on behalf of the Metropolitan Cathedral. I also want to prove to you, sometimes people think the clergy can go on very long at times. I want to prove to you that we can be brief occasionally, so I will be brief this morning. In complete contrast to the traditional architectural style of this magnificent building, the Metropolitan Cathedral, as was mentioned, is very much a building of the 60s in its design and in its method of construction. It only took 5 years to build the whole cathedral. When it opened 50 years ago, there was great excitement and reaction to what was such a unique modern design for a cathedral building. And almost straight away, it became one of the symbols of Liverpool. And as was mentioned earlier, it gained a number of affectionate nicknames almost straight away. However, it's not the building really that's the life of the place. It's the community involvement and the regular rhythm of worship that breathes life into what would otherwise be an empty shell. Looking back to 1967, as well as the great services of opening, the other opening ceremonies included concerts and arts events involving a whole range of involvement of communities and organizations. And that is the way in which our history has unfolded over the last 50 years. It has been a place where people have gathered in times of need and in celebration within the city and across the wider Roman Catholic community. There have been some great and memorable moments over those years. In less noticeable ways, the cathedral has been engaged in schemes across the whole range of community life to help those in need. In the early days, having a night shelter for the homeless, to more recently sharing projects with this cathedral here in partnership with them. There are considerable numbers of volunteers, along with the cathedral staff, involved in civic and community activities, in education, in arts and music, and in welcoming and engaging with many thousands of visitors who come into our building. It is a very busy place. There's so much goes on there. It's a hub of activity. And at times we enjoy life too. It is those two pillars of faith and community that have been at the heart of our cathedral life over those 50 years and made us what we are today. So I'm really grateful to the university authorities for granting this award and recognizing those two pillars of faith and community in our cathedral life. So in finishing, can I just extend my congratulations to all those who are graduating today. I wish you well and success in your future careers, and also encourage you to become and play your part, becoming actively involved in the communities in which you will live and work in the future. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, in the name of the Academic Board, I have pleasure in presenting graduates from the Department of Built Environment. For the award of Higher National Certificate, Construction and Property, Benjamin Brownless. Saeed Member. For the award of Bachelor of Science Architectural Technology, Jack Gaunt. For the award of Bachelor of Science Quantity Surveying, Michael Barrett. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Building Services Engineering, Luke Andrushak. Matthew Booth. Timothy Flood. Scott Gifford. Charles Jenkins. Connor Sugden. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Architectural Technology, Anthony Horton. Christopher Jackson. Ryan Jones. Jessica Kennedy. Wyman Coe. Connor Lackey. Sarah Lewis. Daniel Martin. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Building Services Engineering Project Management, Jake Huggins. Kyle Ingram. Adam Lee. Kajal Patel. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Building Surveying, John Ashton. Oliver Jane. Christopher Birchall. Sophie Booth. Daniel Brettel. Michael Brown. Joshua Much. Ashley Cooper. Luke Cousins. Joe Dos Santos. Sean Ferrari. Richard Foster. George Gray. Cameron Horton. Sam Jackson. Harriet Jennings. Michael Johnson. Lee Johnston. Pavan Kainth. Samuel Larkin. Sean Matthews. Bradley MacDonald. Rishi Patel. Jack Peel. Nurul Rini. Jake Roche. Ella Sanders. Christopher Smith. Adam Thomas. Reese Wally. David Woodward. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Construction Management, Ajan Acharya. Terence Ainsworth. Matthew Bargett. Christopher Bennett. Emerson Branfield. Bradley Bullock. Anis Adila Che Mohammed Hashim. Ben Kust. Stephen Dunn. Sean Higgins. Will Jones. Panos Malisi. Anthony Morgan. Mark Norbury. Amir Singh. Alex Sweeney. Emma Tyler. John Wills. This completes the first part of the presentation of graduates from the School of Built Environment.
Archbishop, Bishop, Pro-Chancellor, Honorary Fellows, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and graduands. May I, as your Vice-Chancellor, formally and warmly welcome you to your graduation ceremony in this magnificent cathedral. It is clearly a special day, and I will begin with a phrase from that famous book, Winnie the Pooh. "What day is it?" said Pooh. "It's today," squealed Piglet. "My favourite day," said Pooh. And I think that just about captures, hopefully, today. Well, we do welcome many guests. We welcome civic leaders, honorary fellows, distinguished guests, visitors from around the world, all to share in this special day with our students. You are all most welcome. And I would like to extend my congratulations to the Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral on their 50th anniversary, and to thank them for their outstanding contribution to faith and community in the city of Liverpool. We are proud to be associated with you within our fellowship. And I'd like to thank Acting Dean Canon Davis and the chapter of this cathedral for the association that we have with this extraordinary building. The cathedral has provided the backdrop for the most significant events in the history of the university. Not only graduation ceremonies, but the installation of successive chancellors and the inauguration of the university itself in 1992. And it will not have gone unnoticed here in 2017 that we are, in fact, celebrating our 25th anniversary of the formation of Liverpool John Moores University. And I would like to begin, if I may, with just a little bit of background, a little bit of history to our university. But I take you back almost 200 years, to the 25th of June, 1825. And I quote, "Over 1,000 mechanics and 300 influential gentlemen," unquote, "gathered in the concert hall on Bolt Street, Liverpool, to hear an address on the importance of," and I quote again, "affording the mechanic some knowledge of the scientific principles on which the art was founded." Not the language perhaps we would use today, but the meaning is clear. This led to the establishment of the Liverpool Mechanics Institute in 1825, with a mission to offer accessible, holistic education to workers in the city, to ordinary people in the city, and this was championed by forward-thinking citizens and philanthropists. And at that meeting in 1825, the following motto was proposed: "We are born not for ourselves alone, but for the whole world." It envisaged the transformation first of individuals, then of families, then of communities, then of cities, and indeed the world. And over the years, Liverpool showed its true character as a city of educational pioneers and a city of great resilience. And I give you just a few examples. Examples that for now we take for granted. But the first public library, the very first public library, was here in Liverpool. Just the idea, the concept, that ordinary people could walk off the streets, walk into a building, and pick up a book and read it and browse. And at the same time, that spawned a new profession, the librarian. The librarian wasn't paid a salary. It was seen to be such a privilege that the librarian could not only access books, but take them home. And in taking home the books, that was in lieu of a salary. And of course, over 200 years, there have been financial troubles, financial crises. There are today and they will be in the future. But here came the innovation and the spirit of Liverpool. So when the fund stopped in the 1860s to the nautical school, new funding was provided from a tax on alcohol coming through the port of Liverpool, so-called whiskey money. Resilience, innovation, in those days just like we need today. And today, Liverpool John Moores University remains true to this great heritage. Its vision to become a pioneer in modern civic university reflects its ongoing commitment to the transforming power of education and to the themes of innovation, aspiration, and inspiration that got echoed across this city over the last 200 years. The university speaks too of its enduring relationship with the city it rightly calls home, a city whose history over 200 years as a self-made city and a global port has marked it with that same resourcefulness and outward-facing approach. So, some 25 years as a university, we are now this modern civic university, underpinned by 4 key pillars. We aspire to deliver excellence in teaching and learning. We aspire to provide an exceptional student experience. We embed research and scholarship in everything we do, and we value partnerships, like the one that we're celebrating this morning with the Metropolitan Cathedral. We serve the people, we're an anchor in the city of Liverpool, and we aspire to enrich the lives we touch. We're a community of over 20,000 students from over 100 countries from around the world, with nearly 3,000 staff. We have locations in China, India, Malaysia, North America, with plans for further expansion. But perhaps most importantly indeed, we celebrate the diversity of people. We celebrate the diversity of culture, and we celebrate diversity of thought. We are seeking to realize our ambitions as a university in an environment of great volatility. The future has a way of arriving unannounced, but this is the moment of opportunity, one which will reward imagination, tenacity, resilience, and conviction. We believe we are well positioned in this context. We are confident in who we are and in the contribution we are able to make. We are well placed to thrive in this environment and to realize our further ambitions. And this is perhaps exemplified in LGMU being voted University of the Year 2017 in the Educate North Awards. But so much for the past, so much for the great history of this institution. Let me now reflect on today and the future. Graduation is one of the biggest events in life. It's a day of celebration, of congratulation, of festivity and achievement. We are blessed with civic leaders in our audience, our dignitaries, governors, honorary fellows. We are all here, those of us on the stage, those of you in the audience, and everyone behind the scenes because of you, our students. And firstly, let me reinforce the comment made by our Pro-Chancellor and acknowledge the contribution of family and friends here today, and all those that have supported our graduates on their journey. You, no doubt, have stories to tell of sacrifices, tears, and laughter that you have experienced in supporting your loved ones. Some stories will be private and remain with you. Others will tell of financial support and words and deeds of encouragement. It is also your day, and we congratulate and thank you. And secondly, what does it mean to be a graduate of this institution? The institution that you chose 3 or 4 years ago and perhaps came to with some measure of trepidation. A graduate of Liverpool John Moores University is open to new experiences and opportunities. You're here today because you are independent in thought. You have applied yourself, worked hard, and used your talents, and you will go out into the world and make a difference. You are global citizens, and there can be no better preparation for what can be a challenging world than the knowledge that you have seized your moment and you are now ready to take your next step. That self-confidence, that resolve, will take you to new and exciting places. Have pride in your discipline. You're among your professional peers right now, and whatever you go on to achieve, whatever path you take, you will always have the anchor of your academic discipline and the award you have achieved today. It's not enough to sit in a classroom and listen to a lecture, sit in the library and read a book, sit in a lab and analyse. You have to look up and look around, question the world, be inquisitive and challenge the status quo, but do so with respect and tolerance for the views of others. And thirdly and finally, it is my great privilege to be your Vice-Chancellor, to lead this fantastic university that has been a transformative engine, turning Liverpool into a city of learning and lifting the aspirations of its people and the thousands of students who come here. This is a university that is for and of the City of Liverpool, encouraging individuals and communities to look beyond the city boundaries to a world full of possibilities and opportunities. In a few moments, I will confer your degrees, but I would like to thank each and every one of you, our supporters and friends, our academic community, to those of you in the audience who've made such a special effort to be here today, and most of all, to our graduates. So take lots of pictures, send them around the world, and let everyone know today we are celebrating. Liverpool is celebrating. You have made us all proud. And if I can leave you with just some words and a thought. In life, fate is the cards you are dealt. Destiny is how you play them. Your destiny, your future, is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for. It is a thing to be achieved. Well, today you have achieved. Now go out and make that difference. And remember the motto from 1825, so relevant today. We are born not for ourselves alone, but for the whole world. I hope you enjoy your day, and as new alumni, we begin a different journey with you. Best of luck to you all, and well done. Thank you.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, in the name of the Academic Board, I have pleasure in presenting further graduates from the Department of Built Environment. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Quantity Surveying, Michael Atherton. Adam bin Adnan. Connor Bergwin. Tom Burns. James Cairns. Jacob Coleman. Jack Collins. Paul Dalton. Megan Davis. Luke Davis. Benjamin Dodd. Craig Doolan. Lewis Draper. James Evans. Conor McLean. Jack Finnegan. Jake Fitzpatrick. James Fredericks. Elliot Hayes. Niels Heaton. Laura Hull. Kieran Holland. Mark Hughes. Samuel Hughes. Kamir Hussain. John Jones. Joshua Mayo. Connor McCarthy. Daniel Morrissey. Thomas Mortimer. Martin Murphy. Tafadzwa Musa. Luke Nelson. Adam Newell. Ben Nixon. Philip O'Connor. Zi Swan Wee. Nicholas Pankhurst. Gary Pinch. Greg Roberts. Daniel Smith. Alistair Somerville. Daniel Tebay. James Thompson. James Walsh. Laura Wilkinson. Connor Williams. Matthew Wooding. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Real Estate Management, Joseph Ainscoe. Chong Hon Zen. Alexander Daniel. Aled Gwyn. Xiong Kwong. Abiku Lewis. James Strong. Samuel Walker. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Real Estate Management and Development, having followed a programme of study at Imperial Institute of Technology, Joshua Gann. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Real Estate Management and Business, William Edwards. Ryan Fellows. Ruramaya Msikiwa. Ashley Scott. Rebecca Smith. Jack Squire. Robert Thika. Jack Walpole. Bethany Williams. Ryan Williams. For the award of Master of Engineering, Building Services Engineering, Mark Curry. Daniel Lowe. Thomas Hesketh. For the award of Master of Science Commercial Property Management, Thomas Ball. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Agile, a conceptual framework for combining augmented reality with agile philosophy for the UK construction industry, Azil Hussain. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Building Information Modelling and the UK Quantity Surveying Organisation, a Framework for Value Creation, Diane Marsh. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Prediction of Water Activity in Cured Meat Using Microwave Spectroscopy, Magomed Muradov. the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Perceptions of Quality in Higher Education Learning Environments and the Impact of Personality Types on Satisfaction, the Development of a Practical Framework, Hannah Wilson. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Organisational Justice and its Impact on Project Performance, an Explanatory Framework in the Context of the Construction Industry, Christine Unterhitzenberger. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Feasibility of Using Electromagnetic Waves in Determining Moisture Content and Factors Affecting Measurement in Building Fabrics, Patrick Cott. This completes a presentation of graduates from the Department of Built Environment.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, in the name of the Academic Board, I have pleasure in presenting graduands from the Astrophysics Research Institute. For the award Bachelor of Science with Honours, Physics with Astronomy, Stuart Brown. Edward Cox. For the award Master of Physics, Astrophysics, Charlotte Donahue Keys. Simon Pfeffer. For the award Doctor of Philosophy, Doug Arnold. For the award Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Luminosity Distributions and Abundance Tomography Modelling of Type 1a Supernova, Christopher Ashall. for the award Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Constraining the Origin of Multiple Stellar Populations in Stellar Clusters, Ivan Cabrera Ziri Castro. For the award Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Cosmology with Velocity Dispersion-Based Counts of Groups and the Effect of AGN Feedback on Host Galaxy Morphology, Caroline Cordwell. For the award Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Robotic Polarimetry of Blazars, Helen Jermak. For the award Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Low Surface Brightness Galaxies and the Galaxy Stellar Mass Function, Richard Williams. This completes the presentation of graduands from the Astrophysics Research Institute.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates, I am truly honoured to be standing here in front of you today on behalf of LJMU students to express the happiness that we feel in our hearts today. These past few years have been a journey and we will take many memories with us. As you look around and spend time with your fellow graduates, you might feel sadness that it's all over. You might feel excitement that you're all graduating and success of all your achievements. Our time spent within the walls of LJMU will always be a special memory for each of us. Some of you are graduating for the first time like myself, and others have completed both undergraduate and postgraduate studies. And some of you will return to LJMU to continue on with further studies. To each of us, LJMU will represent a very solid foundation on which to build our futures. Not only have we made good friends during our time at LJMU, we have also made some professional relationships, and so must thank our teachers for what they have given us. Thank you to all our tutors, lecturers, and academic staff for facilitating our study, enabling us to learn and grow, and for giving us the professional tools, allowing us to be the best in our chosen profession. These academic staff have guided us and have ignited our passion even more so for our chosen profession. We will be forever grateful for the generosity of your knowledge and your constant and never-ending support. I must also thank our loved ones, both family and friends. You are the people who have been by our side during this roller coaster ride of our university life. We thank you for your patience and understanding through this arduous experience and for being there when we needed you most. While we so greatly appreciate the help and guidance from all those around us throughout our studies, it is us today, the graduates, who are inevitably responsible for where we are today. We were the ones who sat tirelessly studying, reading pages upon pages of journal articles, submitting thousands of words and multiple assignments. We were the ones standing nervously in front of our class delivering presentations, and the ones who undertook the nerve-wracking exams to get to where we are today. All of this have enabled us to be sitting here as graduates of our chosen profession, allowed us to achieve the dream that we have worked so long for. So congratulations. Well done to each and every graduate. It's fitting that Angelina and I started this ceremony by lighting the candles, one representing our foundations in 1823, and the other as a witness to the achievements of you, our graduates, today. So it is my honor to have the last formal speech of this ceremony and to offer my congratulations to you, the class of 2017. To finish the ceremony, it is now my pleasure to introduce our university organist, Professor Ian Tracy, who presents Daniel Thomas to sing their version of Nella Fantasia. Thank you.
Nella fantasia io vedo un mondo giusto, lì tutti vivono in pace non sta. Io sogno ed anime che sono sempre liberi come le nuvole che Nella fantasia steht un vento caldo che soffia sui legità come amico. Io sogno ed anime che sono sempre liberi come le nuvole che
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'd agree with me what a wonderful way to conclude the ceremony. And I wonder if I could again thank Professor Ian Tracy, our honorary fellow, who's played the organ this morning. Ian can be found up here on the left. Thank you so much, Ian. And to Danielle Thomas for that wonderful singing. Thank you so much, Danielle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost at the end of the ceremony, but there's one very important duty that I have to perform. And to do that, I wonder if I could ask the graduands to please stand. The graduands, please. Thank you. So we've talked this morning in the ceremony, various addresses about all that sacrifice, the sacrifices that you've made, the sacrifices and all the encouragement that you've given your loved ones. And it comes down to this, and I'm enormously privileged to be able to say, as Vice-Chancellor, and the powers that are bestowed upon me by the Board of Governors and the Academic Board, I bestow upon you the awards and degrees to which you are entitled. You are now graduates of Liverpool John Moores University. Congratulations. Well, that is indeed the end of the ceremony. I hope you've enjoyed it. You can all relax now and continue to enjoy this very, very special day. And I hope the memories of the ceremony and of the day will remain with you for many years to come. If I could now ask you to stand, please, for the national anthem. Thank you.
God save